Welcome to PraiseVideos.com. I'm Deanna Avarilia, and we're here today celebrating the 25th Annual Chisholm Trail Festival. And here to join us is Building 429. Hi guys, how's it going? Well, what's keeping you guys busy nowadays? I mean, besides the tour and all that.
Well, we were in the studio 2 nights ago. We spent a whole day working on a new track that we'll release on the radio soon. A song called Overcome. Really fun to be able to get back in the studio and everything. We're in the middle of a tour called Summerfest right now. We're headlining. It's us and a band called 33 Miles. When we get back from that, we'll finish Summerfest, and then we're going to go out on a tour called the Promise Remains Tour with a guy named Todd Agnew.
Okay.
And we're going to co-headline that tour all over the country. So, and I guess when we get done with that, we'll try to take a break, and then we'll be back in the studio for a record number 5 or 6. 5.
Well, Building 429. I was making a joke with one of you guys a while ago. I'm like, is it Building 429? What is the meaning behind the name? What is it? It's a Bible verse.
It says, "Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouth, except that which is helpful for building others up."
What book is that from?
Ephesians.
I love it.
Honestly, I'll tell you the truth. Here's the truth. We're not as young as people might think we are.
So you're like 75 years old?
Yeah.
Lots of Botox, right?
So honestly, at this point in our career, we really have become a family, you know. And when a guy falls down and messes up, something to take him off. And we have a lot of fun with each other. We obviously have a blast doing it, or we wouldn't still be doing it. But 10 years on the road, we still love each other, and really more than anything, we enjoy seeing a crowd worship. You know, I mean, it's one thing for somebody to worship in the pews of the church. That's easy to do. Today, outside when we play the show, people are willing to really let loose and worship God, and like don't care what anybody thinks. And we have a conversation.
It's not like just a concert, right?
No, I mean,
it's a worship experience.
Not for us. I mean, we are obviously a rock band. I mean, if you're sitting down, I always say this: if you're sitting down, then they're probably going to fire me because my job is to keep people involved, you know. But yeah, it's definitely a worship service. It's a ministry. We do this for the ministry of it. We don't. If it was just about the music and about where we could go as a band, we wouldn't be doing it.
And speaking of worship, being on the road all the time, it's like, you know, you get bombarded by all the schedules and all the people that hangs out with you guys. Do you ever have any personal time with God at all? Like, you know, just you and God moment?
Yeah, well,
how do you do that?
Well, we try to do that as best we can. I mean, it's tough at times, but we try to meet God on a personal level, and also as a band. We're out on the road a lot. We try to make it a point to, just, you know, in essence, have church. You know, whenever possible.
Yeah, we have become our church of sorts. You know, like, we all have our individual churches, but when we get together on the road, I mean, it's not unusual to have seriously deep conversations about.
Right.
What does it look like to be a believer in today's world? And I think that also, yeah, we're all of us every day focused on getting into the Word and knowing God better.
Well, speaking of, when you guys perform out there, do you think people are led because of the songs or the lyrics in your songs, or is it because of your testimony on stage, or both?
Well, I definitely think that music does something that words sometimes can't do. I think one of the cool things about our music or about music in general, is you can listen to a piece of music and speak a completely different language from the person sitting next to you. You can both feel sad, or you can both listen to a piece of music and think, "Wow, that's amazing," you know. And so our music is a part of it, but the lyrics are really what drives the message home, you know. And I think too that there's this added element of the Spirit of God that moves, that really, you know, we set things up. Every night we work our best to set ourselves up, set the audience up for a moment to where when the Spirit moves, they're ready for it. That's all we can do. We can't make God move.
Right.
We can set it up and kind of cast a net and hope that God will move within that, you know, and that's kind of the way that we work every night, try to set it up to where God can. And we've seen God move in pretty powerful ways too. For us as a band, a verse that I've always kept in my mind is Psalm 115:1. It says, "Not to us, O Lord, not to us, but to your name be all the glory for your love and faithfulness." And I think that's a scripture that as a believer, I would hope that all believers would hold that close to their hearts and know that the glory is not ours, it's His, for anything that comes.
That's awesome.
For me, Joshua 1:9 really speaks to me. Especially, you said weak. I mean, we all feel weak at times, and God says to not be weary, be strong. He will be with us till the end of time. Really good scripture.
Mike, do you have anything?
I like 2 Corinthians 4:5. I'm not exactly sure what it says. It basically says, like, not to us, not for our glory, but for Jesus. It's for His name's sake. That's why we do what we do on stage.
Like Jeremiah 29:11 just reminds me that, you know, if my heart is towards God, that He knows every step of my path in my life, you know what I'm saying? And that my life is His, and I don't have to think about doing it on my own. He guides me through it every day, you know.
Good luck on your performance, and good luck on the tours. God bless. Thank you.